Las Vegas is definitely one of the most interesting and engaging places on the planet. They have crazy people and crazy experiences, but there are definitely a few things that you need to know before you visit in 2023. For anyone that doesn't know, I'm Josh.
I'm Anthony.
And we're the Lost Generations YouTube channel. And we're going to be providing you a lot more content around travel going forward, so make sure you do leave a subscription so you can stay up to date with all of the content.
Your visit to Vegas can actually start 6 months, even a year before you actually go. I say that by, there's a couple of apps which you can download on your phone. They're free to play. It's called My Vegas and Pop Slots. Now these two apps are absolutely fantastic. All you need to do is go on, you play different slot machines, all different rewards and things you can do. You build up points, you go on daily. The more you gamble, the more points you get, the more gold coins you build up. And these gold coins can get exchanged for 2-for-1 buffets, $50 free play, $20, $25 free play, $100 free play, depending on how many coins you've got. I've done it on the last 2-3 visits I've been to, and I've really used them, and it gives you an extra $200, $300 spending money.
So one thing to note, when you're going to Vegas, the customs process can take a bit of time, so I'd just be prepared, save yourself a lot of time from when you get over to the other side, that you've got enough time to get over to your hotel and get checked in. I'll also mention that if you are bringing cash over into the US, you want to make sure that as a household, if you are traveling with family, you are taking less than $10,000 worth of cash. The reason for this is if you are taking anything over $10,000, then they will ask you to declare it. And it could potentially result in you getting checked. We had a bit of cash out between us. We were going for my brother's 21st birthday, and we got stopped because we didn't know this. So if you are going, you've got over $10,000 worth of cash between you as a household, make sure you declare it, or I'd probably recommend just taking a bit less, getting some of the cash out while you're over there, because it is easy enough to get as well. So Dad visited Vegas first back in, was it 2016?
2016.
Yeah, so 2016 was when Dad first visited Vegas, and I think even he'll back up that one thing to note is that the prices in Vegas have definitely risen since then. In general, I mean, as the whole world is going at the moment, prices are going up, but I think Vegas has been one of the places that has been hit most drastically with that. Back before, you probably paid $2, $3 for a drink in a bar. For those same drinks, you're probably now paying $5 to $6. So that sort of price increase will relate to your food, your accommodation, and your transportation as well. One tip that we would give you, if you are going to be going to Vegas, spending a bit of time out there, and you do like maybe some of the nicer things as well, do make sure you've got maybe a healthier budget than what you would have before, because it is something that I do think you'll need.
Obviously, for those people who have never been to Vegas before, resort fees. Now, all those who have been to Vegas will actually know that pretty much every single hotel you go to, you will pay a resort fee. Unfortunately, this is something that you have to pay. Do not think that you can not use their facilities and you won't have to pay. You will have to pay it. Full stop. There is no ifs and buts. So they do vary anywhere between $30 and $60 per night, per room. So obviously if there's two of you in the room, then it's not so bad. But if you are going on your own, it's definitely going to put a massive dent into your budget.
If you do have any issues while you're out there, so if there's any problems with your room, problems with the service that you get provided when you're there, if you do complain, there are some employees that are given delegated authority to be able to refund and compensate you these resort fees.
Oh my God, Karen.
On my second trip to Vegas, we were leaving that day. We then went out for the day. We put our suitcases, because we had to vacate the room. We put it with the concierge. They looked after our bags for the day. We bought a bottle of rum from through customs from travelling out, just to have in the room. We put it in the bag to bring back. Whilst it was with concierge, they did actually smash the bottle. They then come and spoke to us, pulled us to one side, found out that it was our cases. They then reimbursed us our whole resort fees without even asking, and a bottle of complimentary champagne as well.
We are going to go through just some general extra tips and tricks that might help you out on your next stay in Vegas. The main one, obviously surrounding money and stuff, is ways that you can save money. And one thing that I think we both definitely recommend is, if you are going to be eating, drinking, try and go off strip for your meals. In general, the food on the Strip is really marked up in price, to the point where me and my girlfriend, we paid $40 just for 2 slushies.
Mugged off.
Yeah, we did. Also, one thing to note is do dress for the weather. Vegas is a desert. It's extremely hot. Nevada is one of the driest states in the US. So if you are going to be staying there, make sure you dress shorts, short sleeve t-shirts. For women, skirts and short dresses. You want something that's light because you are going to be doing a lot of walking and it is going to be absolutely roasting hot. So do make sure that you do dress appropriately for that. One other thing to note is if you are going to be gambling in the casinos, which I know a lot of people watching this video probably will be, the staff and the waitresses will come round and they will offer you what seem to be complimentary drinks as you are playing. I say complimentary because they will expect a tip. We usually tip between $1 and $2 per drink. And one tip I would give you, if you are sat on a machine with a couple of you, you're sat around the same machine, they might not actually serve the both of you because they will do it per machine a lot of places. Some places will be a bit more lenient on it and serve you both, but just be aware some of the I think the more expensive hotels.
Yeah, that really does depend on the actual
hotel itself.
The hotel itself that you're staying in. I mean, we last stayed in Luxor. I mean, and we sometimes had 4 of us around one machine, and they would quite happily serve all 4 of us a drink.
So we are going to have a separate video coming up mentioning food, drink and things to do, some more specifics on those, because I think there's enough to talk about in that it deserves a whole video in and of itself. So that will be coming soon. Make sure you do subscribe so you can watch that video as well. Once again, thank you for watching this video. We do appreciate you being here and staying this long if you have. Make sure you do either like, you do subscribe, and do watch this video here. Because I think you'll like that one as well. So until next time, thank you.
See you later.